Alright, so we're back. We're here at the LTD office. We're about to break into it. I'm gonna pretend I'm someone though.
By appointment only, I'm afraid. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes. Hi, my name is Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
Perfect, thank you very much. Where did I have to go? Marketing? Okay, it was marketing. Okay, just making sure. There's gonna be a lot of sneaking around here, I can already tell. Hello there!
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's market. Excuse me. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived.
Alright, I'm sat here. Hi.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you are here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Perfect, will do. Okay. Okay, we're in here. Sabotage of the heating. Okay, got a lot of blips. Alright, let's sneaky. Oh my god. And of course I broke my leg. I'm in the R&D department.
The hell was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Eating jumpy. Too much coffee.
Where does this bring me? Can I go down? Clearly picked the worst jump pack. Where's here? Oh, he's there.
Nothing there. The hell was that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Sure, there you are.
Uh oh.
Sound the alarm!
I do a quick run around here just to see where I need to go. Hello. Okay. I will be back. Alright, so I basically doubled back and came across the other side and dropped down there, and I was able to sneak in, and there was a researcher there. I really quickly hit her with the manipulation perk, and she kind of just chilled, and then I hacked her computer. I put the stuff in the computer, and I grabbed an R&D, an R&D badge, so now I need to basically make my way back to R&D safely without aggroing anyone. See, these sort of like levels are kind of annoying because the way I record, the way I basically record is it's kind of all in one go. Oh my god. Boost pack, will you recharge? Just casually, you know? There we go. Alright, now make our way back around. Hopefully they don't see me from up here. Now I hit this guard initially with the manipulation. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to hit him again with manipulation. Hopefully I can. If not, I'm just going to have to time it. But we shall see. Gonna save here, quick save. I can only manipulate once.
Must have been hearing things.
Yeah,
Leave immediately. Final warning.
Is she seeing me now? Right, so she...
Got to hit the alarm.
Okay. Neck. Alright. Wait a second.
The hell was that?
Now or else. My patience has run out.
Huh? Nothing there.
I don't know. Can I close this door? Okay, door's closed or something.
I knew I should have taken that vacation.
Area's clear.
What?
Okay, we'll be back. Alright, so I got the amp and stuff with great difficulty. I basically had to drop in, run past the two guys outside the door, and then I kept trying to grab the amp after opening the container, but it kept failing, and I realized I had to close the shutters. And then after I closed the shutters, I just had to make my way back. It seems like you can aggro the scientists and they'll just run away. They're just like, I don't get paid enough for this, and they'll just kind of dip. Which is interesting. I'm also heavily over encumbered. I just need to find... I just need to run the program on Lucas's computer. I can walk around here, no problem. Hello.
Full spacesuit.
There you go. Goddamn, this break room's pretty big.
Don't look at me. If you want someone to blame, I blame Lucas.
I know there's the outside area. We're gonna have to try it.
Hey, listen.
I'll get the alarm!
Whoops. So I completely forgot about my manipulation skills. I basically manipulated the guard and told him to run down, so now he's gonna chill there so I can get past him.
The hell was that?
I can basically manipulate them. Oh, he's...
You're not supposed to be here.
A lot of saving in these missions. Let me just check some. Did I unlock the manipulation skill? Oh, I did. Okay, so I could put points in it if I really wanted to. Spacesuit design. Come on, Lucas, fucking move so I can get past you. Oh, 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 oh. I'm assuming he will move because he wasn't originally there. Come on. Is he really just gonna sit there? Oh, that's problematic. Okay. Oh wait, no, he's moving. No, he's not. Okay. Oh, well, that happened. Okay, so I respawned, tried to talk to him, and he's just like, visitors aren't allowed, but he hasn't said anything, so... Just gonna hack this. Alright, and we're in. Close that door so nobody can see me. Like another computer. Oops, well I just did that afterwards. Alright. How this is gonna be interesting. So we get out of here, potential vent. Okay, we're just gonna run past it, guys.
Engaging suspect.
And let's see if as long as they don't shoot anyone, I think we're good. Now to talk to that one guy, David. Very nice. Need to upgrade my boost pack. Need a better one. This one's a bit too. Hello there.
Administrations come and go in the big city, but SSNN is here to stay. Can I help you?
Everything on this list is true, and Celsius doesn't need to know about it.
Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter.
Excuse me?
What's this so-called story about?
I think growing body count due to unauthorized human
Corporate
trials.
greed claims victims once more. And you have evidence to support this claim.
Yep, of course. I wouldn't expect them to just believe a perfect stranger.
Perfect stranger or not, we won't air anything without some sort of hard evidence. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence.
Can't reveal my sources.
Of course. I just hope your source is as reliable as you think they are.
They are.
Is there at least a name I can cite as my source?
Just a concerned citizen.
Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Alright, let's go. Oh, hold on. No, not the pirates. Goddamn. Alright, let's go back and frame Olaru. Or not frame, let's go back and catch Olaru in the act. Head to Neon. Wonder do I get, like, what am I gonna get? An office? Be nice to get an office. Be like second in command of Ryujin. You know, it's a fair for doing some corporate espionage.
Keep it moving.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the gun guy? Where's the gun guy? I think you're really good beam out my gun. Can put a laser sight on it. Increases accuracy. Muzzle.
The other day, Sticks, I met a miner from Kazal.
I'm sorry, I did not understand your query.
God damn, it's fast. Really want their armor. Let me put back on my formal attire. To the executive offices we go. Power boost pack's kind of useless. Hey, boss lady.
I've yet to hear anything of note on SSNN. Let's hear your report.
Give it time, not a single hit. You should be running the story any minute now.
Good. David won't be able to resist a story like this. He'll do some preliminary confirmations, which will be enough to get the broadcast out to the public. And how did the Neuro app perform?
Extremely useful.
I thought it would be. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, We have another board meeting scheduled to decide how to handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barrett for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom, so this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith.
Ryzen buys Infinity and no one loses their job.
Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Sounds like a win-win.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
You want me to use it on the board members?
Yes, that's exactly what it's designed for. The bright side being, they'll never know.
Okay.
Good. You'll find most of the board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Yup. What is this? Alright.
I've got my eye on you.
Well,
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work.
you acquire, you save jobs.
Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal Neuro amp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
I'm already one step ahead of you.
Good. If you use that Neuro amp wisely, it will guarantee that Infinity gets shut down.
This is the reason you know acquiring is the right choice.
Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting.
Speaking of, I plan on bringing up the internal Neuro amp.
An issue? That would be a foolish move. Dalton and Alexis are the only two against it. You'd never get the rest to shut it down.
It's dangerous.
Dangerous indeed. For all I know, you're using it right now. The irony. Perhaps I didn't see it earlier, but you're right. The moment a competitor reverse engineers Vina's work, it'll be chaos. The last thing I want is to have my brain scrambled because some engineer didn't do their due diligence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Alright, yeah, we're convincing everybody to not use the Neuro amp. It's really sketchy, I don't trust it.
keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
This meeting should prove to be very interesting. I assume Masako briefed you on her preferred outcome.
She did. I was told to acquire, yeah.
That blasted tech. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
We saw firsthand it should never go to market.
You read my mind. Let's just hope Masako and the others see it that way. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new Neuro amp might cause.
Bendable against the acquisition is worth the work. Hope your team can handle it.
I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity Ltd. is obviously not known for their security. I only hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make.
Yes.
We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
So much work to do. Well, if it isn't my favorite operative, something I can help you with?
I heard you're not a fan. I'm here to... Sako could really appreciate if you could back on acquiring Infinity.
Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it.
Legal issues aside, the pros of acquiring Infinity are far better.
All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset.
The business benefits far outweigh the legal issue, and credits are king.
When it comes to profit, I suppose all my arguments do fall short. Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
If you want a real legal nightmare, I'd say the internal Neuro amp fits the bill.
Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage.
Agreed. Should never see the light of day.
Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal Neuro amp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
Yeah, no, the Neuro lamp, like, it's cool, and, like, it's obviously it's gameplay perspective, but I just do not like it at all. It's too dangerous.
Ooh, look at that. Your surgical wound's healing like a dream. And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope.
Feel great. No side effects at all.
That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the Neuro amp.
Tech, it's dangerous. No one should have this sort of power, Vina.
I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology I spent years working on and perfecting never sees the light of day. This is groundbreaking work. My life's work.
You're a scientist. Hear me out. Just look at it from every angle.
Fine, fine. Make your case.
People will reverse engineer your work. We're gonna have a lot more casualties like the clinic.
After that
Shit.
SSNN broadcast, I can't imagine anyone's going to try something like that again anytime soon.
You're a brilliant scientist. You can't truly believe the internal Neuro amp is safe.
It's not that I don't believe it. No, I'm definitely not sure about risking my career over this. Well, this conversation's made me feel like a proper monster.
Exactly.
But you're right.
In a perfect world, tech like this is used for good. But this world is far from perfect.
Got a monster. You got lost in the excitement, discovering something new.
It is. It really is. For years, my only focus has been, is this possible? And then, how do I make it work? I never stopped to consider if it was right, or what it would mean. I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. It's not on the meeting agenda, so I assume you'll bring it up yourself? We just have to hope the others will see reason. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity Ltd be?
Well, if we acquire them, it'll be fun to see how they try to recreate your work.
Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Bye.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today. Just the person I wanted to see. I want to get all the details locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available.
I'm glad I want to speak to you about the meeting. Good. I wanted to speak to you about the meeting as well.
An efficient exchange, then. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity Ltd throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why?
Of course I do. If we can save the jobs of thousands of people, we should do it.
Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part.
We'll be getting employees on Infinity Cheaper's salary numbers.
This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
I think it was handled well. It proves how capable she is.
And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement.
Sacco and Dalton had a plan.
Being prepared for anything is a great asset, one that Masako excels at. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been.
The Neuro lamp. Tech is dangerous and should be banned.
It's only dangerous to those who can't afford one. Hence the added motivation that will bolster sales.
And when a rival discovers how to override it?
I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte, so you make a good point. Our competition has yet to truly master neuroamps, but the possibility is there. It's a risk I am unwilling to take. At this time. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Is Masako checking up on me to make sure I'm on her side?
Maybe. Didn't realize it was such tech.
In this business, there's always a side. And right now, I'm backing Masako.
Good.
We just need to grab Infinity Ltd while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light.
It's free now. Coming to the rescue will really look good.
I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year.
You know, if you really want to keep rising on the public side, there's one big thing to consider.
All right. I suppose you've earned the right to voice your opinion after everything you've done, qualified or not. So let's hear it.
The internal Neuro amp. The research should be banned.
The possible backlash on tech like this is not lost on me. However, the internal Neuro amp will define the next era of tech, with Ryujin at the forefront. It's not an opportunity you just walk away from.
You'll never be able to fight off the amount of moral backlash.
You're right. The moment you violate your customers' trust, there's a good chance they'll never come back. Even worse, you push them into the hands of your competitors.
Exactly.
Well, It seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
Damn right. Alright. Attend the meeting. Okay, they're probably gonna hate me for this, but Masako's gonna be like, "How dare you?" And I'll be like, "What? You told me to use the Neuro amp to get the job done, and I did." Is everyone seated? Hi. Yeah,
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
our intention would put the mind at ease.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top.
Oh.
In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
We only lied so that Lara would incriminate herself.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Yes.
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
And allow you to still be marketable to a competitor? I don't think so.
Exactly.
This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Damn right. You're finished. I told you wouldn't get away with it.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up?
Yes. I believe work on the Neuro amp needs to be shelved.
The internal Neuro amp is a key component of Ryujin Industries' success for the next 10 years, if not more. Why would we shelve it after we've finally perfected it?
The moment the public learns about it, no one will trust Ryujin anymore.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but he's right. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible to move forward with.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
Very well. All in favor of shelving Project Dominion?
Aye.
Vina, Prep Project Dominion for storage. Any other matters to bring forth?
No.
None? This concludes our order of business for today.
Perfect. She's gonna be like, how dare you?
There were more hours in the day.
Shelving the internal Neuro amp. Not the outcome I anticipated.
Maybe now you see why it's so dangerous.
A fine point, but it still proves its usefulness. The truth remains, Lucas Drexler learned a hard lesson, and we exposed a traitor among us.
Damn right.
You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin.
I was only doing my job. Thank you. It's quite a compliment coming from the CEO.
It's well earned and deserved. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time.
Whatever it takes to keep Ryujin on top.
My thought exactly. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative.
Yeah.
You've more than...
Do I get an office? You give me details on any position.
As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
Okay, ma'am. 5K. Executive level, haha. Alright, let's go to the operations floor and see what, talk to Imogen. Bum, bum, bum. Operations. Do I get an office? Hopefully I get an office. It'd be kind of cool. Yo, Imogen, you back? What a work I had to do to keep you interested, or to keep them interested in you. Welcome back.
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day.
Good to see you back in the office.
And I'd say it's good to be back if I hadn't returned to a mountain of paperwork. Now, since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions?
No, I'm good.
Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office,
Yay.
so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course.
Thank you.
You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Is this my office? Oh, very fancy. No, okay. What do we got? No, plant evidence. Okay, yeah. Alright, interesting. That was kind of cool. Alright, let's go sell some stuff.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Do you know who I am? I'll have you know I am a high-level CEO at Ryujin. So we'll sell some stuff real quick. Onto the lobby. See what they have. They might have new stuff for sale. Anything for sale, my good man?
won't find better weapons in Neon than the ones I'm selling here.
What do
Give
you
me a
got to sell?
shout when you find something you like.
What do you got for sale anyway? What weapons do you sell? No, you just do Noble Blast weapons? The Spacer. Particle Beam weapon. Eh.
Thanks for stopping by.
What about the Neuro Lamp person? Yo.
Interested in your amps?
What do you got to sell?
Have a look. If something...
Diplomacy chance. Don't need a Neuro Lamp. Necessarily. Hi.
See you next time.
Bye. Quest do we have here? Alright, let's go do this. Let's go convince Big Man to take some money. Sell a bit more.
We're fully stocked. If you have a moment, say hello to my... Of course.
Yo, we are for sale. I need to sell stuff to you. Ooh. Cryptic looks cool, but I prefer my Deep Seeker. Apparel. Got the Operator armor.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Will do, will do. Let's go convince Mining Boy to take the money. Hello there, my good man.
Hello, man. Don't forget, we sell all...
I want to buy some
Certainly,
stuff
my
off
friend.
you first because you actually have a nice selection of items. Aluminum, I don't want to buy aluminum. Iron? Yeah, I'll buy iron. I'll buy some nickel. Buy some titanium. Let me sell you some stuff. Alright. She offered to pay your debt.
Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens.
You should take the money.
I am sorry, my friend, but I can do no such thing. When a man signs a contract, he must honor it, no matter the terms.
If you're not going to take her credits, don't let pride get in the way. Take the money.
Oh, maybe you're right. As much as it means to me, my pride cannot be my ruin.
Exactly. You can always pay it back after your business is a success.
That is true. I could even add the interest to the calculation.
Kelcorp loans are predatory. There's no shame in finding a loophole.
I suppose so. There's nothing in the contract that says I must pay the loan through sales.
Exactly.
It seems I have been too prideful. I have always believed that if a person works hard and makes no trouble, they can achieve any goal. But in reality, no one can do it alone. I'm grateful that you and Miss McKenna have reminded me of this. Tell her I will accept her generosity, and I will find a way to repay her kindness.
Will do.
Farewell, my friend.
I'm glad you're the one shop I don't want to go out of business. In a place like Gamma Minerals. Like, I probably made that man a lot of money just buying minerals. You shouldn't need to get a loan. Alright. Back to Kelt Corp.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. Looking at nothing. Kelt Corp. Hello.
Welcome to Keltcore. Something I can do for you, love.
He agreed to let you pay his debt.
That's fantastic. I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you. And here, for your efforts.
Thanks for the money, I guess. What other quests do we have around here? Okay. What activities? Talk with Sarah, enter the new homestead, ask Yannick. Okay. Let's go talk to Hamza, whoever the hell Hamza is. Quite like the raid missions were quite fun. I feel like if I was better at stealth, it would have been a lot easier. Neon Security Headquarters.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Your mother wanted to be a doctor. Interesting. Oh, you're in Ryujin? Apparently we're not done with Ryujin just yet. Who's Hamza? Oh, you're Hamza. Hello, Hamza.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one. You're interrupting me. Is this time accounted for?
Yeah, it's not.
Then I will remind you that the schedule exists for a reason, and we seem to be ignoring it. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased with such a frivolous expenditure.
Who's that? Just a hallway conversation.
No, I suppose she doesn't. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up a, minor indiscretion.
What sort of indiscretion? I might be able to help you with your minor indiscretion.
Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebbside and the Underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me.
I'll find your slate.
Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk to the panhandler, Huang. Discarded items are her specialty, so she may have come across the slate herself. If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me, and I will pay you for the time.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Speak to Huang. need to increase my like carry capacity. I'm slightly over encumbered. Let's go find Huang. God damn it. Right. Alright, where are you, Mr. Huang?
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Hello.
Hey, Chief. You got any creds you can spare?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you kindly. You're a class bass, you know that? I'll do my best to someday pay you back. Street's honor. This isn't a donation, it's an investment.
Our Ryusian technician wanted to know if you found any slates.
Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next to a half-eaten chunk. And it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a nasty cough and blew away all of my business spreadsheets. That won't happen with this slate. It's like wind resistant.
I can find your old spreadsheets. Exchange for the slate.
That would mean I don't have to start over. Alright, deal. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any papers near the ground, the tables, maybe even the roof. You find all 3 spreadsheets, and I'll give you the slate.
Deal. Oh, it's on the table I was looking for. Oh, well, I kind of feel bad. They don't have a lot of money.
If you got any spare creds? Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. Now I can get my books sorted, executive style. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside. And even if I did, I don't know what half of it says anyway. Got any creds to spare?
Do you have a place to stay?
Presently, no. Pastly, no. Futurely, it's a work in progress. Depends on how this fiscal quarter goes. But it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and all the garbage I can eat. I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough.
Have you been panhandling for long?
About 6 years. I bet you could tell by how good I am at it. It took a lot of practice, and some work on my messaging. But if you got any feedback, Chief, I'd love to hear it.
You don't need any from me.
I don't know. You can learn something from just about anyone. But I did put you on the spot, so no biggie.
How does one get good at panhandling?
You want to know the trade secrets, huh? I don't blame you. It's a lot like real estate. Location and timing are big. You gotta be visible, but not so much that people call the guards.
Here's some more money.
Thanks, Chief. You're a class bass.
Would you like another donation?
Oh, it's alright. Once per day is enough. I don't want you to go poor.
Damn.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I kind of wish I could hire her as part of my crew. Be like, yeah, I'll pay you a wage if you just want to like stand in my like ship and, you know, pretend you're doing something. Never met a beggar who's like, no, don't give me too much money. Alright, Let's go back to balancing the books. Damn it. Carrying too much and can't fast travel. Of course it is. Alright, let's go give this back to Ryujin.
I'm not sure how much.
I read an
Let's go back and give this guy his stuff. What, big
As
man?
technician, what is it?
I spent time volunteering.
Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, hatches on dry land. Only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey and thus never know its hardship. Which begs the question, is that fair?
It's not.
I agree, which is why I choose to help those born into poverty. I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start, so I try my best to balance the equation and bring the hatchlings to the water.
You know, sounds like you're bleeding heart to me.
Think what you will, but I don't have to approve of the notion. But as much as I dislike the underbelly, I will say this. It is a welcome change of pace. When you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden is placed on one's conscience. The time I spend volunteering sheds some of that weight.
I recovered your slaves.
Well done. It seems assigning you to this task was time well spent. And as I said when we met, time is money. Hopefully these credits will serve as adequate compensation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an operative to debrief.
All right. So we're done with this episode. Next episode we'll start doing the Rangers questline. Thanks for watching, guys.